People don't really know about alopecia, just presume you're either a boy or have cancer. I've had alopecia since I was 14 years old. By the age of 18, I'd lost all of my body hair. During the first COVID lockdown, I thought this is like my perfect opportunity to post a picture of me bald on Instagram. So I did it, and the comments and stuff I got back were just amazing. Today we're going to the pub with no hair. I don't think I've been to a pub with no hair yet, so this will be the first time. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'll have Jack with me, so I'm very excited. I've had alopecia since I was 14 years old. First started to lose my eyebrows, it started to spread to my head, and then by the age of 18 I'd lost all of my body hair. I have alopecia universalis. Alopecia is an autoimmune condition, which means that your body eats all of its own hair follicles. It can be due to sort of stress, lots of things really. So when I was about 14, 15, I went to go and find my biological dad, who I hadn't seen for years. It was quite a stressful time, and he said he didn't want to know me, and a couple of months after that, my eyebrows started to fall out. I was lucky enough, me and my mum went private, and I went to a dermatologist, and they said because of the stressful situation I'd been in, my body was coping with the stress by eating its own hair follicles. By that time, I'd lost both my eyebrows, and I had about 50-piece coin sizes in the back of my head where my hair was falling out. And then by the age of nearly 18, I think, I couldn't cover my bald patches anymore. So by my 18th birthday, I had my first wig, and I'd lost all of my eyelashes, which meant I had alopecia universalis. At the minute, I have 3 wigs that are like my favourite wigs. This one here is my go-to wig, which is my new one I got for my birthday. I think my first wig was about £700. Wigs now, like this one here, was £850. This one here would be about £1,050, so they can range. You can get synthetic as well. All of mine are human hair, just because I feel a bit more confident in human hair wigs. This is a half lace, which means that you can glue all of this down or use tape, and it gives like a really effective hairline. This will probably be my wintry one, but I really like the colours of this one because it's got lots of different highlights. Over the course of my life, I've probably spent 10,000, maybe a bit more. They're quite expensive, and I do like to get new wigs quite a lot. I didn't ever take my wig off for probably until 3 years ago. With my first boyfriend, I would sleep in my wig and everything. So I didn't want anyone in the world to see me, stranger or anyone I knew. It was just my mum that would see me bald. And I was in a pub once, and a boy asked if I used to be a man because I wear a wig. So people don't really know about alopecia, so they just presume you're either a boy or have cancer. During the first COVID lockdown, I thought we've got 3 months or however long it was where we can't see anyone. So this is like my perfect opportunity to post a picture of me bald on Instagram. So I did it, and the comments and stuff I got back were just amazing. Like, I've never looked in the mirror and thought I'm beautiful or anything like that. So to hear completely strangers who don't need to make me feel better saying it and just saying how brave I was, it really helped my confidence a lot. When I was younger, I didn't have anyone to look at on social media or even in the public eye or anything who was bald, and I would have loved that. So I want other young girls that are going through it to be able to see that you can still live your life with hair or without hair.
Hello, sweetie. Your eyebrows looking really good this morning. Do you remember when you started losing them?
Yeah, at school, when I was 14.
Yeah, you were about 14.
Eyebrows are important. I remember looking in the mirror with no eyebrows and just thinking, oh, I don't like it at all. Getting my eyebrows tattooed was one of the best things.
I don't think you look as if you need any other makeup other than your eyebrows. That sort of sets your face off, doesn't it?
Yeah, because otherwise you've just got 2 lumps because they do look lumpy when you haven't got brows on them.
But you're very critical.
I am very self-critical.
I think when Jess started losing her eyebrows, that was one occasion. It didn't affect her too much, but then when she started getting patchy hair, she would have to spend a lot of time trying to cover it up, and that obviously would knock her confidence. But when she agreed to actually lose the lot of it, I think the confidence aspect of it was when she was having to find a new partner or in a partner relationship, because that was obviously devastating each time, and then having to find the courage to actually tell them that she was bald. and that was really hard. But I think your confidence is grown because she's found Jack and he's lovely and you're just so confident in yourself and so happy in yourself. It's totally, I mean, it's just wonderful for us as parents to be able to see, my goodness, she's just so happy.
I was out on the Friday with my friend, I was wearing hair and Jack doesn't have social media so he had no idea I was bald. So yeah, I had a couple of wines and then showed him my Instagram and that I was bald and then we arranged our first date for Fort Park. Jack was lovely and his friend was lovely as well and they made me feel quite comfortable and so it was easy to tell him that I didn't have hair. So today we're going to the pub with no hair. I don't think I've been to a pub with no hair yet, so this will be the first time. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'll have Jack with me, so I'm very excited.
It's going to be great. I'm very proud of what Jess is doing today. I think it's massive that she empowers so many other bald women and she's a role model in that.
Got a bit nervous coming in, a bit sweaty palms, but I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now. I feel like if I hear somebody speaking loudly about me, it would put me very on edge and I just want to leave straight away. Or especially with like young kids, because they don't really understand. They might be like, "Mummy, why has that girl not got any hair?" And that would instantly make me want to run away. But yeah, I'm used to the stares. It's just, if I hear people talking, it makes me a bit nervous. I don't think my past self would believe that I'd be here in front of people at a pub with my boyfriend completely bald. Definitely not. To be an outside bald?
Being outside bald.
Yeah, I'm feeling great. It's always worse when you think of what it's going to be like in your head than what it actually is. So yeah, I'm feeling really proud of myself. At the time when you start losing your hair, it kind of feels like the end of the world, but it's definitely not. It's just your life beginning, really. You can still live the same life as everyone else and have the best time with or without hair.
We have 2 trans kids.
Anyone can be whoever they want.
I'm just owning it.
Our family is seen to be very unconventional.
So I had kids and I can't be hot anymore. Like, moms are hot too.
People say I look like a thug, but I love thugs. I take that as a compliment.
I'm bored of people thinking that I cannot be intimate. I'm a young, single, hot piece of disabled booty.
I feel like I'm going to look at myself and be like, who is that?
Life is way too short to be hiding.
It is my story. It is my truth.